Hey guys, I'm Jase at Jase Outdoors, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing and field testing a trail camera made by Wasoda. The Wasoda Trail Cam is a 16 megapixel camera capable of 1080p video with a 0.3 to 1 second trigger speed, low glow LEDs with a 65-foot range for a price that won't break the bank. So I'm just going to unbox it, go through the menu real quick, and then we'll get it up on a tree and see how it performs. And here's the unit itself. Strap, and it comes with a mount that you can screw into the tree. And jumping right inside the camera, open it up. So it's got a small little menu screen, so you can't view the photos on here. But we'll throw some batteries in it real quick and go through the menu. To get the batteries out, you hit this eject button right here, and a little tray pops out on the bottom, and you just pull that out. It takes 8 AA batteries. Throw an SD card in it. All right, we'll turn the camera on to aim. One click up. So right off the bat, we're going to want to set the clock. You hit OK, and it's military time. So I'll just set this real fast. And then the date. And scrolling through the menu, when you get to 1D, it'll flash 0, 1, 2, all the way up to 99. That's just basically a camera ID. So if you have a bunch of these running, you know which one it is. It'll be imprinted on the picture. Let's see what that does. And then you go back to the beginning. So there's not a whole lot to set up on this, which makes it pretty easy to use. We'll just slide this all the way up to on. You have 10 seconds. It'll count down to before it starts taking pictures. And we'll get it out on a tree here and see what it can do. So I hung the camera up on a tree and took a cone and placed it at 20 yards away just as a reference point. I started walking back and forth at different distances to see how well the camera would capture me. And several times it just missed me altogether, but for the most part it was able to capture me. Here I'm holding up my fingers just to show how far away I am from the camera. 2 yards away, and it was able to catch me fast enough. I started running, and it did really well capturing me running across. Walking towards the camera, however, it seemed like it took a little longer to detect me heading straight towards it. Here I'm walking back towards the cone, but it never did pick me up past the 20-yard mark. A few times there was a blank image where I had made it through before firing, but overall the camera seemed to capture me almost in the middle every time. Video mode, it seems like it takes longer for it to start recording the video, and here I almost made it halfway through the frame before it started recording. So one thing to note about shooting in photo mode as opposed to video, if I toggle back and forth here between the frames, you can see that in photo mode you lose a lot of area on each end of the picture. With a slower trigger speed on video mode, it's nice to have something for the deer to go to ensure they're there long enough to capture them. Here I made a mock scrape for the deer to play around with. Just my final thoughts on this camera. For the price point at $39.99, I post a link in the description. It does what it's supposed to, and surprisingly the night shots are really good on this camera. I would recommend running this camera in video mode as opposed to the photo mode, just because of the extra area you get to cover. So if a deer comes walking in, it could trip the camera, but in photo mode it won't be there yet. So I would like to run this camera in the video mode, and it does pretty well. It just has a little bit slower of a trigger speed. Check out the link in the description, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thanks for watching, guys.